Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at chakras. This is literally just a brief intro. It is viewer requested, so we are getting into more viewer requested content. This has been on my list forever. We're going to talk about the basics of these energy systems, their significance, and how they influence our overall well-being in just a moment. Hey everybody, I'm Mel from Melsdivination. Welcome to my channel. It's great to have you here. Today is Witchy Wednesday. So on Witchy Wednesdays, we talk about all kinds of things that are spiritual, witchcraft, metaphysical, new age, anything under those umbrellas. So today we're doing chakras. But first, before we get into the content here, I do want to just let you know what else we have to offer you here at Melsdivination. I have a website, melsdivination.com, where you can book sessions with me, coaching or readings. And you can also check out the blog there. There will be workshops coming out soon. And that website is always changing and updating, so feel free to hop over there and check things out. I also have a TikTok, and I go live on YouTube and TikTok as frequently as I can, usually a few times a week. If you're interested in catching me doing a live video, usually it's a tarot reading, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get that notified ding when it does happen. We also do flip through Fridays. I share my divination decks, and on the weekends usually we do the upcoming astrology for the next week. The only other thing we have here at Mel's Divination to offer you is memberships, and that is a fairly new program. The link is in the description box down below here, but if you're wanting to get more information about the membership programs and what's offered there is a video that is purely about the memberships. So feel free to check that out so that you are not signing up for something that you're not sure of. It gives you all the details in that video. First of all, what the heck are chakras and how do you spell it? If you've never heard of this before, you're probably like, I don't know. Most people, if you're on my channel, I'm sure you've heard of it at some point, but maybe you don't know that much about it. I am not a Reiki master. I am not even a Reiki healer at all. So I am only giving you the minor stuff that I know about this. Let's talk about it. Chakras, and I will type it right here, how to spell it so that you know. Some people call them chakras. It really does depend on I don't think that there's a wrong pronunciation, but I could be wrong there. They're energy centers that are located along our spine. So it goes all the way down the middle of our body. They start at the top and they move all the way down. They kind of act as what's known as gateways between our physical body and our spiritual essence. Gateways meaning like little doorways or energetic plugs. Basically, like it's an outlet, sort of like if you're plugging into the wall for energy, it's sort of like that. And each chakra corresponds with different aspects of our lives, different colors and different meanings, such as our physical health, our emotions, or mental clarity. The main chakras that everybody has heard of, if you've heard anything about chakras, there's 7 of them. Depending who you follow, some people talk about a lot more. I've heard that there's 12. I've heard that there's 40. I've heard there's 44. You kind of lose me after the 7 because I am not a huge person that follows the chakras. I know about them. I don't work with them too much. So it's kind of one of those things that if I'm called to do it, I do, but I don't always. I do it more of an intuitive base rather than a Reiki focused base. And if you don't know what Reiki is, and I always say it wrong, but if you don't know what that is and you want me to do a video on that, feel free to comment below and request me to do a video on Reiki, which is different than just talking about the chakras. It's a little bit deeper. 7 main chakras. Each one is associated with a specific color, a specific element, and a specific function. If you've been following me for a while, you may have checked out some of my moonology videos. I've talked about the full moons, I've talked about the new moons, and in especially the new moon videos, I do share chakras to work with for each moon because that is what the author Yasmin Bolin does. I do talk about that a little bit in those videos. If you've seen those videos, you will be familiar with a tiny bit of this information. So the first chakra, chakra number 1, It is called the root chakra, but some people call it the base chakra. It is a pure red color. This is called Muladhara. I'll type it here because I always say it. I don't know how to say them. It is at the base of the spine, which is why it's considered the base chakra. It starts kind of like at your tailbone or like where your bottom is. And it's associated with grounding, stability, and security. If you're feeling unsafe, if you don't feel grounded, if you're having trouble with feeling like you're in this place of things are really consistent, this could be something that needs to be worked on. The energies around healing the base chakra. The root chakra, excuse me, same thing. Number 2 is sacral chakra. This is more of an orangey color because the next one is more yellow. This is the second chakra and it's called sacral. And this is also called Svadhisthana, which I also don't know how to say, so I'm going to put it right here. And it is found below the navel or the belly button, right below it, and it's associated with our emotions, our creativity, and with sexual pleasure. If you have issues with some of that stuff, you may be struggling with this chakra. The third one, number 3, is solar plexus chakra. So this is more of a yellow color. And this one is Manipura. And it is considered above, it's located on your body above the navel. And it's associated with self-esteem, confidence, and personal power. Now, above the navel, but it's kind of like in between the belly button and the rib cage. So it's just a little bit above the navel, and it's all in a straight line. Okay, so it's not like on the left side or on the right side. It's right up, like if you were standing up and you're being held up by a string, it's all in that straight line. This works with things like confidence and personal power and your self-esteem. The heart chakra is number 4. And it's found right over your heart. It's in the center of your chest. It's called Anahata, Anahata, which I don't think is how you say it. Anahata, I believe. It is the color green. It is associated with love, compassion, and empathy. Number 5 is the throat chakra. It's found right here, literally at your throat. Its other word is Visuddha. And it's associated with communication, anything that you would do with your throat, communication, expression, and truth. The third eye chakra is right here. It's between your eyebrows or in the center of your forehead. It is the color of, it's indigo, so it's not like a full-blown purple. It's sort of like a deep blue, almost purple color. And it's called Ajna, I think is how to say it. And it's associated with intuition, wisdom, and perception, like where you're getting your information from. And then the final one is number 7, the crown chakra. It's Sahasrara. Again, I have no idea. And this is more of a purple color, although it may not look like that. I don't know how it's coming out on the camera. This is at the top of our head where a crown or a hat would sit on our head. This is associated with spirituality, enlightenment, and connection to the divine. So think of it like we're getting messages in through our head from spirit from up there. And then with the base one, we're rooted into the ground from there. Chakras and their influences, what this brings is when our chakras are balanced and aligned, we experience harmony and well-being. However, when they become blocked or misaligned due to all kinds of factors, it can lead to physical, emotional, and mental imbalances. Symptoms of blocked chakras. So we're going to talk about what it looks like if your chakra is blocked. Some common signs of blocked or imbalanced chakras include fatigue and lethargy, emotional instability, difficulty concentrating, headaches and migraines, digestive issues, relationship problems, anxiety and depression, and issues around sexual excitement. Balancing and aligning chakras. How do we work on that? So fortunately, there are many practices and techniques we can use to balance and align our chakras. such as meditation, yoga, acupuncture, Reiki, crystal healing, sound therapy, and affirmations. You don't have to go for a Reiki session to a specific Reiki practitioner just to get your chakras done. You can do it yourself. Now, incorporating these practices into our lives, we can promote a free flow of energy, and it can move us to a greater balance, a greater vitality, and inner peace. Overall, we've explored the basics of the chakras in this video, their significance, their impact on our lives, and remember, chakras are a powerful energy center. So by understanding and nurturing them, we can cultivate greater harmony and well-being within ourselves. This has been interesting. Let me know if you believe in chakras. Some people don't believe in them. I believe in them, but I don't really do much about them. Another thing that I've learned of how you can work with these things is you can wear the color. So let's say you want to open up your heart chakra, you can wear the color. You can eat foods of that color. You can do other kinds of things with that color to help open up and expand those things. You can also meditate picturing that energy center kind of blooming like a flower. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think. How do you feel about chakras? This was a requested video, and it is a basic of spirituality and energy work. So it is good to have at least a minimal knowledge that this exists and it can be worked with. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.